Hi everyone, I'm Kate.
And I'm Mike. We're teaming up to talk to you about a serious topic facing all of us, bullying.
I'm sure you've seen someone bullied, or you've been bullied yourself. Or maybe you are the bully.
No, not these guys. Bullies are jerks. These guys are good guys.
Well, hopefully after today, everyone will realize that bullying is for jerks.
But what is bullying? How do we know if we're just being funny or if we're going too far?
Well, sometimes things happen that make us laugh at someone else. The way I look at it is, if the other person is laughing, it's okay. But if they're not, you've gone too far.
So let's say I push you over and you fall and everyone out there is laughing. That means it's okay for me to laugh too, right?
No, do you see me laughing? This is not funny, that's bullying.
You're right, Kate. I'm sorry. I was just trying to make a point.
It's fine.
Seriously, listen up out there, guys. If you see someone getting bullied, don't join in and laugh. That's just as bad as being the bully yourself. Instead, do the right thing and help out.
Let's watch what happens in these two examples.
What a loser.
Mike, what do you think about this example?
That's clearly bullying. What's Dan's problem? I'd like to talk to him. Dan, are you there?
Yeah, what do you want?
I want to know why you think you're so cool. Really, do you think it's okay to laugh at somebody who's having a hard time? Can I assume you're so perfect that you've never fallen down? Well, have you?
Well, yeah, I mean...
That's what I thought.
Let's watch another example.
What a loser.
Hey, you okay? Yeah, let me help you. And don't worry, it happens to all of us.
Thanks. I feel like such a dork.
Now that was smooth. Alex is a classy guy.
What would you do if you saw someone fall down? Would you laugh with the other kids or help the person?
What's the fun in intentionally making someone feel bad? You know, I think it's the lowest form of humor.
It's not humor, it's just plain mean. You were right, that Alex is a great guy. No, I mean, seriously. You know, it just took the actions of one person to change that whole scene.
I think it's because deep down, people like being nice. Last year, I realized that people actually feel better after being nice to somebody. At least, I know I do. I like being nice to people and stopping bullies.
Well, that's good, because that's the reason we're here today. The purpose of this show is to help you think about how bullying makes people feel, and why we should follow the golden rule.
The golden rule? Isn't that a nursery rhyme?
I think it's something we all should have learned early on, but some of us haven't. The golden rule is an ethical code that encourages us to treat others how we'd like to be treated, to empathize with others.
Empathize.
You know, put yourself in someone else's shoes.
This is not gonna work, Kate, but really?
It's a figure of speech, Mike. It means to put yourself in somebody else's place and think about how bullying makes them feel. So, what exactly is bullying? Bullying can be anything from hitting, teasing, taunting, or acting like you're better than someone else.
There are 4 ways to bully someone. First, physical bullying is using your body or objects to hurt someone. It can also be a threat to hurt someone. For example, if you say, "Give me your iPod or I'll punch you in the face." Physical bullying also includes hitting, pushing, kicking, spitting, or throwing something at someone.
It's ridiculous to think kids our age would act like that. I mean, we're old enough to know better.
Think. Hey, do you remember Mason?
Oh, yeah.
He was hitting some kid, remember?
Yeah, that was my friend George. It went on for a long time. He started out by calling him names.
That's verbal bullying.
For those of you who don't know, verbal bullying is using words to hurt someone. This includes name-calling, threats, laughing at someone or putting them down about how they look or for things they like.
The third way to bully is social, and it means you get others to tease or hurt someone along with you. That's just plain mean.
Like Mason, for instance. It wasn't enough that he kept teasing George, he had to get his friends to join in.
Didn't he get people to spread a rumor that George was a cheater?
Yeah, it was cruel. You know, if you convince others to be mean or spread stories and lies, that's bullying too.
There's one more type of bullying, and it's called cyberbullying. This happens when someone repeatedly makes fun of another person online or picks on them through email or text message. You know, I read what Mason wrote on George's Facebook page.
I know. I mean, I guess bullying him on the bus wasn't enough, so he went home and posted even nastier lies on his Facebook page and kept sending him texts. He got all his friends to do it too. George got like 50 nasty texts in 1 hour.
People who bully online usually think that they can hide online.
Yeah, well, they're cowards.
So whatever happened to Mason?
Well, after he spread all those rumors online, George finally decided to tell somebody that he was getting bullied. He told me and I told Mr. Whitaker, and not only did Mason get in trouble at school, but he got in trouble with the police too.
The police? No way.
Yeah.
As we've been seeing, bullying is about power and trying to be better than someone else.
We're all different, but no one is better than anyone else.
Sometimes we just don't get along with other people, and that's okay. If you don't agree with someone, that's called a conflict, and that's not bullying.
Sometimes you could get angry and say something mean or hurtful to someone you're friends with. If you say something in the heat of the moment, that's not really bullying, but you should apologize. And dividing people up to be on teams isn't bullying either, if you do it fairly. But ostracizing them is.
Whoa, Webster, what does ostracizing mean?
It means excluding people or snubbing them.
There are lots of people in the world, and you won't get along with or be friends with everyone. So if you decide not to be friends with someone, that's okay. That's not bullying. But you still need to be nice to them.
Mike, have you ever wondered why bullies think they're so great? Why they think it's cool to pick on people?
Bullies just aren't cool, they're lame. If you try to get people to like you by bullying or teasing someone, then you're the one with the problem.
Let's hear from someone who learned how to be nice.
Hey Mike. Hi Kate. I wanted to get online and talk about bullying. I have lots of friends. People like me. But I used to be mean to some kids. I didn't like certain kids, but I didn't have a reason to be mean. I used to pick on people and everyone laughed at the names I called them. I never thought about how I would feel if someone did that to me. I didn't think it was a problem.
You mean you didn't put yourself in their shoes?
No, I wasn't thinking about that. But then I met Madison, and that changed how I treated people. She's on video chat too. Hey Madison.
Hi everybody. I know what it's like to confront a bully. A girl from my neighborhood was getting bullied by Jack. One day she was crying and I asked her why. She said she didn't want to ride the bus anymore.
That's horrible. I do remember that.
Yeah, she was afraid Jack and all of his friends were going to make fun of her. She didn't have a lot of friends, and Jack and all the others made fun of the way she looked. She was miserable. I mean, every day she lived in misery. I thought about how she must be feeling, and it made me mad. So I decided to try and do something about it.
Yeah, so Madison came up to me and asked me why I was being such a jerk to Lindsay. She was mad, and I didn't have a good answer. I didn't have a reason for being so mean. She made me take a good long look at Lindsay. She was sitting by herself crying. Madison asked me how I'd feel if that were my sister. Right then, I decided to change. I couldn't stand the thought of someone doing that to my little sister. Since then, I haven't bullied anyone. And when I see someone being bullied, I stick up for them, like Madison did.
If you bully people, you're lame. Be nice. Don't tease people, put them down, or exclude them from the group.
Stand up for people.
So, as we were talking about, even if you're not a bully, it's just as bad if you join in and laugh along with others. You should be the one to say something if you see someone being bullied. When you're with other kids who are being mean, it can be hard to do the right thing, but it's important to do something. Even if you can't stop the bullying, you should tell somebody who can.
And if you ever see someone getting hurt by other people, you definitely need to get help.
Or if you see someone who is sad and alone because other kids won't take time to be friendly, Be cool and ask them to join you.
If you see someone being bullied or teased, don't join in. Be the one who stands up and helps. Let's watch an example of how we can stand up for others.
Hey! 4 eyes. Loser.
That's so mean. They shouldn't do that to him.
Well, why don't you do something about it?
I don't know. He's such a bully and everyone else seems to like him. I don't want him to bully me instead. And I don't want everyone laughing at me.
So you want to do the right thing, but you're not going to do it?
You're right. I'm just as bad as he is if I don't do something. Well, here goes. Hey, leave him alone. I'm going to tell the teacher.
Back off, little punk, or I'll put you in a locker.
Oh, I get it. Because I'm so small? Yeah, that's really funny. Maybe I'll go tell the teacher. Maybe she'll figure this out.
Hey, wait. Just forget about it. Let's go.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Come on, let's get out here. And you guys are just as bad for laughing. It's not funny. He's a bully and you're making it worse.
What would you do? Would you stand up and stop the bullying, or would you follow along with everyone else? Don't stand by and do nothing. Don't join in and laugh or tease with the bully. Instead, do something to help stop bullying and teasing. If you're afraid to confront a bully, then tell an adult.
So we've talked about not bullying people, but what if you are being bullied?
If someone bullies you by hitting, pushing, kicking, spitting, or throwing something at you, don't fight back.
Don't stoop to their level. 2 wrongs don't make a right.
The only time you should use violence back is if you have absolutely no other option to protect yourself.
And even then, your response should be only enough to protect yourself so that you can get away.
If someone hits you, the best thing you can do is walk away and call the police or an adult so they can get the police involved. Hitting is a type of assault, and the bully will be punished by law.
If someone threatens to hurt you and you feel scared, tell an adult.
Like, right away. Don't be afraid to get help. You're right and the bully is wrong. Don't let the bully get away with it. Get help immediately.
When bullies verbally abuse you, it makes them happy when you get upset.
Where'd you get that sweater? Your grandma's closet? Honors, algebra? You're such a nerd. What did a flower throw up on your shirt? Oh!
Try your best not to react in front of the bully. You should try to ignore the bully and just walk away. When you react, you're giving the bully what they want and encouraging them to continue.
I found that if you just say whatever and ignore them, they'll sometimes stop. If you ignore them, I mean, like really ignore them, it'll be like they're talking to a chair or something.
What fun is that?
Exactly. And if that doesn't work, then tell your parents, teachers, or guidance counselor. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You're right and the bully is wrong. No one deserves to be called names or be picked on by others.
If other kids don't want you to be in their group, or if they won't be friends with you, then you'll just have to find other friends. You can't make them be friends, and there are better friends for you to find. There are lots of clubs, teams, and other kids who would be lucky to hang out with you.
And let's not forget about cyberbullying. If someone is bullying you or a friend through email, text, Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media, tell the bully to back off. If it doesn't stop, get someone else involved. Tell your parents, teacher, or guidance counselor. That's bullying and it's wrong.
And if you get texts or emails from anyone you don't know, delete them and do not reply. Never provide any personal information to anyone you don't know. If they keep trying to message you, tell your parents.
Just remember, it's not weak to get help or involve others. It's the right thing to do.
Never bully or tease anyone, and never join in if you see someone being bullied.
If you see someone who doesn't have friends, or if they're bullied because they're shy or not as pretty or dressed in the coolest clothes, please do the right thing. Say hello, smile at them, join in.
We all want to be happy, and you can make someone else happy by doing the right thing. Remember, treat others how you want to be treated. Put yourself in their shoes.
All right, everyone, let's review what we've learned today about bullying. Bullying is being mean to someone, making them feel sad, or acting like you're better than someone else.
There are 4 ways to bully someone. Physical bullying is using your body or objects to hurt someone. It can also be a threat to hurt someone. Physical bullying includes hitting, pushing, kicking, spitting, or throwing something at someone.
Verbal bullying is using words to hurt someone. This includes calling someone names and saying mean things to them. Laughing at someone or putting them down about how they look or for things they like to do is bullying too.
The third way to bully is social, and it means you get others to tease and hurt someone along with you. If you tell other kids to be mean to someone, that's bullying too. Spreading stories and lies are more examples of bullying. There's also cyberbullying. This happens when someone makes fun of another person online or picks on them through email or text message.
Even if you're not a bully, it's just as bad if you join in and laugh along with others. Say something if you see someone being bullied, or tell an adult if you're afraid to confront the bully yourself.
If you're the one being bullied, then please, tell somebody about it. Don't let it keep happening.
Don't be afraid to get help.
Don't let the bully get away with it. Get help immediately.
Thanks for listening today. Remember, never bully or tease anyone, and never join in if you see someone being bullied. Be a hero and don't be a bully.
If you've never been bullied, then you might not think this message is important. Even worse, if you are a bully, you might think it's no big deal, and the kids you bully should just learn to deal with it. You're so wrong. These messages are very serious. Everyone is different, and when you bully or tease others, you can create enormous distress in their lives, even leading to suicide in some cases. Do you really want to make a fellow student so miserable that they can't sleep at night, they hate school, and even consider suicide? If you bully others, you're making their lives harder, and it's not worth the few laughs or the satisfaction you get from showing off your power. Physical bullying can lead to injuries, the police can be involved, and you could start your adult life with a criminal record. It's not too late for you to change and be a nice person. Being friendly is contagious. Kindness is contagious. Please always look to be the stand-up person, do the right thing, and help other people. Never ever bully or tease other students. And if you see someone being bullied, stand up and help. That's what good people do.